Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We take you to the Silver Bowl in Mount Carmel, Pennsylvania. Even though the program says Friday night, the 1st of October, 1965, the game was rained out that night and postponed until the next night, Saturday, the 2nd of October, 1965, where the Red Tornadoes are playing host to the Bloomsburg High School Panthers. And the starting lineup for the visiting Bloomsburg High School Panthers. At left end, either number 81, B. Moore, or 80, M. Bollinger. Left tackle, number 74, S. Appleman. At left guard, number 72, C. Spizzoletti. At center, number 54, K. Powlis. Right guard, number 65, J. Gensel. Right tackle, number 70, T. Sneidman. At right end, number 82, T. Hack. The quarterback, number 20, T. Hoffman. Left halfback, number 23, D. Johnson. The right halfback, number 34, R. Wingate. And the fullback, number 43, J. Dillon. And the rest of the Bloomsburg 1965 roster. The head coach of the Panthers, Bob Rahm. Assistant coaches, Tom Lynn, George Slaughterback, Nick Osborne, Niall Evans. Athletic director, William Barton, and the principal, Frank Boulder. And now the starting lineup for the home team, Mount Carmel area Red Tornadoes. Starting at left end, number 54, Niglio. Left tackle, 62, Brennan. Left guard, either number 72, Haffey, or 73, Wanzi. The center, number 91, Rumpolsky. Right guard, number 80, Costello. Right tackle, number 71, Tomiti. The right end, number 81, Wojtovich. At quarterback tonight, number 19, Buczynski. Left halfback, number 18, Dobiak. Right halfback, number 23, Arpizzoli. And the fullback, number 26, Bob Hammernick. And the rest of the 1965 Mount Carmel area high school squad. Coaches, Joseph Jazz Dimnick. Assistant coaches, George Rona, Ed Stavinsky, Frank Ficadis, Joe Swatsky, and Al Maschantonio. Athletic director is Glenn Menges, and the principal is Vincent McHale. The officials for tonight's game, referee George Edwards, the umpire Charles Constantine, head linesman Sam Strasser, and the field judge Al Zale. And here is the scoreboard at the Silver Bowl. Mount Carmel area's kickoff is taken by number 10, or down to the 10 by number 23, D. Johnson, who returns to the 27, tackled by 75 Coyne. Bloom first and 10, number 20 quarterback T. Hoffman was intercepted by the Red Tornadoes at the Bloomsburg 45. Mount Carmel area first and 10 at the 45, number 19 Buczynski's pass is broken up by number 34, R. Wingate. Second and 10 at the 45. Pizzoli on the carry is held to no gain. And then on a first and 10, Buczynski's flip pass is incomplete, but there's a 15-yard penalty against Bloomsburg, and that gives us a second and 10 at the 30. The attempt reverse between Pizzoli and Doviak results in a fumble and recovered by Bloom. First and 10 at their own 32, Johnson gets 3 to the 35, tackled by number 54, Niglio. Second and 7 at the 35, Hoffman rolls right to the 41 and picks up 6 yards. That brings up a third and 1 at the 41. Johnson is tackled for a loss by number 80, Costello, and 20, Shopping. Fourth and 3 at the 39, Hoffman's punt is taken on the 25. A 19-yard return for the Red Tornadoes. Number 32, Rishi on the tackle. That will give us a first and 10 at the 45. Buczynski back to pass, and his pass is overthrown. Second and 10 at the 45. Number 26, Bob Hammernick gets the ball and a 3-yard gain to the 48. Third and 7 at the 48. Buczynski back to pass is sacked by number 65. Gensel loses 10 yards. Fourth and 17 at the 38. Costello's punt is taken by number 14, Keller, at the 34 and returned to the 48. Tackled
by Barnes. 1st and 10 at the 31. A penalty puts the ball on the 31, and quarterback Hoffman on a keeper is taken out of bounds on the 38, a gain of 7. 2nd and 3 at the 38. Right halfback Wingate gets 2 to the 40. On 3rd and 1 at the 40, Hoffman on a keeper gets the first down, a 6-yard gain out to the 46. Then on 1st and 10 at the 46, Woodgate on the carry gets a yard. Number 25, Alexander, shoots the gap to make the tackle. 2nd at the 47, Hoffman on a rollout gets first down at the Mount Carmel area 42. And now Hoffman's pass is incomplete. That brings up a 2nd and 10. Wingate loses 3 back to the 40, tackled by Niglio and Costello. 3rd and 12, Hoffman gets 11, out to the 34. Number 27, Sweeter on the tackle. 4th and 1, Hoffman is stopped for a 5-yard loss by the center of the line, Tom Orzechowski. And he refumbles, and Orzechowski recovers. Mount Carmel 1st and 10 at the 38. Hammernick slashes through for 26 yards. Plus, there's a 15-yard penalty on the play. Wingate finally making the tackle. And that gives the Red Tornadoes 1st and 10 at the Bloom 24. Hammernick gets 1. Number 72, Spizzoletti on the tackle. 2nd and 9 at the 23. Hammernick is taken down for a yard loss. Then on 3rd and 9 at the 24, Baczynski's pass to Pizzoli falls incomplete. Brings up a 4th and 9. And Baczynski's pass, there's interference. He passed to Wojtowicz, and that gives us half the distance to the goal. First down at the 12. Pizzoli is stopped for no gain. On 2nd and 10 at the 12, Doviak loses 2 back to the 14. Then on 3rd and 12 at the 14, Baczynski back to pass. His pass is incomplete. Brings up a 4th and 12 at the 14. This time, Baczynski finds Doviak, who carries tacklers into the end zone for a Red Tornado touchdown. The extra point attempt by Niglio is good, and the scoreboard shows Mount Carmel area 7, Bloomsburg 0. Mount Carmel area's kickoff is taken at the 19 by number 81, R. Moore, tackled by number 54, Niglio at the 25. Bloomsburg now, 1st and 10 at their own 25. A pitch to Johnson loses 2. And the scoreboard shows now that that is the end of the first quarter. In the second quarter, we have Hoffman on a keeper gaining 2. Then on 3rd and 10 at the 25, Hoffman back to pass, and his pass is incomplete. 4th and 10 at the 25. Hoffman's punt is taken on the Mount Carmel area 28 by Doviak and returned 46 yards. Hoffman finally making the tackle, taking him out of bounds. 1st and 10 at the 26, a Bloom Hammernick on a quick hitter goes the 26 yards into the end zone for the touchdown. Niglio's extra point try is partially blocked. And the scoreboard shows Mount Carmel area 13, Bloomsburg 0. Number 92, Ambrose, is kickoff to number 21, Austin, who returns 6 yards out to the 31. Bloomsburg 1st and 10 at their own 31. Number 23, Johnson, picks up 2 to the 33. Then on 2nd and 8 at the 33, Johnson gains 5 yards to the 38. That brings up a 3rd and 3 at the 38. Number 43, Dillon, gets 3 and a first down at the 42. Robert Coyne on the tackle. 1st and 10 at the 42. Dillon gains 6 to the 48 with number 53, Barnes on the tackle. 2nd and 4 at the 48. Dillon picks up 3 to the 49. 3rd and 1 at the Mount Carmel 49. Hoffman's pitch out is fumbled. Number 52, Orzechowski on the pressure and recovered by the Red Tornadoes. 4th and 4. Bloomsburg. Hoffman's punt is down by number 82, Hack, at the 6-yard line. 1st and 10, Red Tornadoes. Hammernick gets 1 out to the 7. 2nd and 9 at the 7. Baczynski's pass, intended for Niglio, falls incomplete. Brings up a 3rd and 9 at the 7. Fullback drops back for a quick kick, but there's a penalty on Bloomsburg, brings the ball back, and it's now 3rd and 4 at the 11. Pizzoli is dropped for a 3-yard loss. And on 4th and 7 at the 8, Costello's punt is downed at the Mount Carmel area 47 by Miglio. That brings up Bloomsburg, 1st and 10 at the 47. Johnson picks up 3 to the 44. On 2nd and 7 at the 44, quarterback Hoffman gets 1 to the 43. Number 24, Skinner on the tackle. 3rd and 6 for Bloom at their 43. Wingate, or at the Red Tornadoes 43. Wingate picks up the first down at the 36. Number 25, Blaze Alexander makes a tackle. 1st and 10 at the 36. Dillon gets the carry, goes up the middle for 6 yards to the 30. Brings up a 2nd and 4 at the 30. Wingate on the carry, stopped for no gain. That brings up a 3rd and 4 at the 30. Dillon gets the carry, and he's going to pick up 6 yards and a first down at the 24. 1st and 10 at the 24 for Bloomsburg. And Hoffman rolls right, but he loses a yard, tackled by number 28, Frank DiFrancesco. On 2nd and 11 at the 25, Dillon gets the call and gets a yard out to the 24. 3rd and 10 at the 24 for Bloom. Hoffman drops back to pass, and the pass falls incomplete. On 4th and 10 at the 24, Hoffman again back to pass. This time he completes to number 34, Wingate, who's tackled by number 42, Kakel at the 27. And a view of the scoreboard. Not enough for the Panthers, and Mount Carmel takes over 1st and 10 at the 27. Number 26, Bob Hammerneck, gets the carry and goes 73 yards up the middle, outracing the defense for the Red Tornado touchdown. Miglio's PAT attempt goes wide right and short, and the score is Mount Carmel area 19, Bloomsburg 0. Ambrose's kickoff is taken by Wingate on the 24, comes back 13 yards to the 37. Bloomsburg 1st and 10 at the 37. Johnson gets 25 yards to the 38. Number 52, Orzechowski, is in on the tackle. 1st and 10 at the 38. And this is the play with Johnson picking up the 25 yards. 1st and 10 now at the Mount Carmel area 38. And Hoffman goes back to pass, but it's batted down at the line of scrimmage. Couldn't tell who knocked it down. Scoreboard now shows halftime, Mount Carmel area 19, Bloomsburg 0.
The second half of tonight's game, unfortunately, was not in our archives, and therefore we're going to show you some pictures of the football season while we tell you what happened in the rest of the game. In the third quarter, Baczynski connected with Miglio for 55 yards to
The following individuals volunteered their time and expertise in order to preserve the proud tradition of Mount Carmel Red Tornadoes football history.